morning, everyone.
Hi, I'm Mitch English.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, today's trends, tomorrow's Chit Chat.
Chit Chat, we love having you along for just that. Got a hypothetical question. I want to back up here first.
Hypothetical.
Okay, hypothetical. Hopefully this will never come into fruition. But, okay, so this English soccer player, somehow he got on a podcast or whatever, and somehow the conversation of this came up.
Okay.
If you had 100 men versus a silverback gorilla.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay? This is the biggest thing that's going around right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dopey old guys
Yeah, dopey old guy. Well, a lot of people are talking about this. I've been hearing about this, and I couldn't figure out why is everybody talking about this. Well, this English soccer player, his name is Joe Hart. He came out and he says, hey, listen, it wouldn't even be a contest. The 100 men would win against the gorilla. Silverback gorilla. So I want to do a quick survey. Just by a raise of hand, who would say the silverback gorilla would win? So let's just take a shot. If we can take a camera shot of here, the floor. Nobody.
Me.
Okay, so you guys think the 100. All right, and then control room, the silverback gorilla.
I'm not.
All right, you guys think there's okay, and then who thinks obviously the 100 men would win?
I think it depends.
There's no answer to this.
Yeah,
I think
Okay,
maybe.
so it looks like it's
You got 100 dudes like James size or bigger.
Like if you get a bunch of
weapons,
twins,
right?
no weapon. Yeah, the 100 men can't have any kind of weapons.
This is
or
how you
anything.
win against a gorilla.
How you win?
You show them an ugly woman.
Really?
That is fact.
What?
That is fact.
You show them an
You
ugly
show
woman.
An ugly woman, and the gorilla would run. That is fact.
What? Where?
fact.
Where did
How does
you,
one test that?
where did
Look
you
it
get
up.
this back?
Hey,
Go to the
look
zoo
it up.
and
Look it up.
I
I
love that
saw
you-
the question. I start looking at it. You show them an ugly woman, and the gorilla will run.
I
This
love that
is-
you
this
have
And this
is-
comes from a primate.
Primatologist.
Yes,
Jane Woodall came out and said
Not Jane.
that's why she. And they kind of like her. She's not all that. Anyway, so if you hear about this, that's where it's coming from because nobody's really saying like. It just this question came up, and on the internet, everybody was talking like 100 men versus a silverback gorilla. Anyway, he says that the 100 men would actually easily defeat because they can overpower the gorilla. What we're used to is what we see in movies where it's always one guy at a time. And like fighting never happens that way. Guys, like if there's a fight and you have a group of guys, the group of guys is going to jump on it. They don't go, all right, it's my turn to fight. I'm going to run in. No.
Who's the
Just
first
look
guy?
at the cruise.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's the first guy that's got to go for there? They're like,
That's-
hey,
yeah.
hey, Jimmy, you're in the front. So then, because then the gorilla's going to start like weeding through people. So like, 100
line's
might
dead.
start, 20 might come out, but okay, they won. But those other 80 are all going to be. They're going to have
They're
their
gonna
limbs
get hurt.
torn off,
Right.
their face ripped off.
Right, there
Michael
wasn't-
Jackson's monkey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keegan, you go first.
Keegan.
Guys that are there that don't do anything.
Keegan, raise your hand, Keegan.
Hang out in the background.
So Braden says there's the 5 of the toughest guys would be in the back. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're not even gonna do anything.
They're just gonna watch.
I'm behind
They'll
Brady.
just watch.
So-
Yeah, I don't think anybody would walk away maybe unscathed. I think a couple people might get a few bruisers. I think that's safe to say. But I do think 100 men versus one gorilla in a soccer match the 100 men would defeat
The 100 men would
gorillas.
absolutely. And so I think it's just a nice diversion from all the tariff talk and all the other stuff. And I think
Is-
I'm kind of glad this actually
Is
came
this
up.
this year's internet dress
think it
where
is.
you're trying to figure out whether it's blue and red or red and blue? Or
Right,
whatever
yeah.
the
It's the
hell that thing
equivalent of
was?
every guy thinks of the Roman Empire. That it's one of those things. It's like every day a guy thinks of the Roman Empire in some way, shape, or form. It's like,
Roman Empire, they did fight silverback gorillas. In the
Yeah.
Colosseum.
Did
They did? They fought in the Coliseum.
gorillas in Rome.
There's a new one making headways. 100 Americans versus 100 people from England.
Oh, we
Where
take
that-
we
Oh,
fight dirty.
we take
We
that.
fight dirty. They're too
We already did
polite.
that.
That's not even an option.
All right, we have more Flash, more today's trends and tomorrow's talk right here on Daily Flash. Stick around. Grab some-
The tiger beat right here.